This is Dr. Darnise, once again welcoming you into Dr. Darnise's House of Religion, Magic, and Conjure. And I just want to come back on with a new video. I've been planning on this one for a while. I think I mentioned that I was going to do this one. And it is about how to make your home a sacred, high vibration place. As you know, I'm all about using crystals and candles in particular to create magic and some other things as well. And it just occurred to me that, people often want to do various extraordinary things, right? They want to manifest something big. In particular, people always want to bring about love or increase their money. And those things are valid, as well as anything else, really. But we overlook, a lot of times, we overlook the basics. And I've been wanting to make sure that I'm covering those basics. And so I'm covering things like, particular stones, particular candles. And so before I kind of go deeper, I just want to share one thing that I just recently got. Oh, sorry, I just bumped my camera here on the table. And this is a piece of citrine that I recently got from a store, a metaphysical store here in LA, in Hollywood actually. And you can really see it that well. It's got a lot of, I guess, inclusions, really, mutilations, and it looks more like a clear stone with a little bit of yellow in it. The citrine is the yellow, which is good for third chakra kind of things. So self-esteem, self-worth, self-confidence, like that. I can see the yellow in it. But I liked it not because it was like the absolute best quality. I just like the size of it, and I like that it just gives a little hint. I've got lots of citrine around the house. And so I just like this one too. It has a different look, mostly clear. And what else I want to say? Oh, this geode. This is a geode. Looks like a rock on the outside, just a rock. All these things really are, right? Elements from the earth. If you turn it around, and you see how it's like glistening inside. It's crystalline inside. It's really like crystals. And now, what do I use this for? Well, it's not so much that I use it for something in particular. It's that I use it to keep the vibration of my home or particular room high. It helps me to create a high vibration or a spiritually sacred kind of environment. And I think that's important as a basic, a foundation for anything that you want to do. Any kind of, you have a meditation practice, you might have, prayer ritual, you might have something that you consider to be your spiritual practice. And so why not, prep your space, the room you use, or your whole home. And so that's really what I want to talk about today, is how you can do that. And basically, you just have stones around the house. And as I look around now, this particular room, what I keep here, normally I keep a dish of stones. So the citrine that I just bought was added to a dish that I keep. And you can determine for yourself what kind of stones you want, depending on what you want to bring in. So if you want to bring in something like a warm, tranquil, harmonious kind of atmosphere, you could use blue agate for that. Blue stones in general, blue agate, sodalite, those kinds of things. And if you, again, I'm just looking around at what I have, like on bookshelves next to my books. I have a huge piece of amethyst. I have a huge piece of malachite. I have shungite. I don't know that I really talked about it. Let me just reach and get that real quick. It really just looks like a rock. Nothing special, but you can get polished shungite. And it's shungite, shungite. Google that, because it has the properties, even though it does not look like much in this rough form. It has the properties of healing, cleaning water, cleaning our homes, absorbing our homes of electromagnetic frequencies from all of our devices, our phones, our computers, tablets, what have you. We're all inundated, Wi-Fi. We're all inundated with these elements, these, you know, I don't know what we call them, electromagnetic waves. And perhaps we don't even know what those are really doing to us at this point. We long, don't put your cell phone, don't talk on your phone with it up to your ear. I see women who carry the phone like inside their bra, or guys inside your jacket pocket. You really should not do that with your cell phone. It's not really healthy. But shungite is something that absorbs those waves for us. So, as I look around my room, my house, these are the things that I keep regularly. So I want to invite you to think about what you might want to use around your own home. And it might vary by room, particularly your bedroom. What do you want to have in there? What kind of energy do you want to create in there? And so what kind of stones would you use? What do you want to bring into your life? What do you want to manifest? I also have a protection jar by my front door. I think I've mentioned that to you. It's essentially a jar of salt and some other things. If you want to know more about what's in that, just let me know. And we could also do a private consultation. As I said before, I'm going to open my calendar up to take some appointments for consultations. Typically, those are for my VIP clients and my various types of coaching that I do. And so I'm pretty fairly booked with those VIP clients. However, I am I'm opening my calendar to be accessible to my YouTube group as well, because that would be fair. So if you want to know, like, well, I want to have this kind of vibration in my house, what should I get? And I can help you put together what would be particular for you, for your need, for your desire. If you don't have, vast knowledge of the kind of things that would benefit you, then that's what we would do in consultation, where I would make recommendations to you, specific recommendations to you, based upon who you are and what you want to achieve, the vibration that you want. So that's what the private consultation is for. Again, I just invite you to think about what you want in your home, and to raise the vibration, or set the stage, set the mood, so to speak, accordingly. Some people already, light different kinds of candles, they play different kinds of music. That's cool. What about your stones? What about your, specific candles, not just one you picked up, generally, at the drugstore or something. So, yeah, that's important to do. Helps as a touch tone during our day. We get busy, we get overwhelmed, we get a lot of other people's energy in our homes. If you have people coming through to do work in your house, strangers coming through for some reason, for whatever purposes, and you just feel like, I want to clear my energy. And we can do more than just burn sage. As I mentioned before, sage is a really drastic, harsh cleanser. It's effective, but there are other things to do besides sage that you might want to consider. All right, so I think I will wrap that up. And I will just remind everybody to like, share, subscribe to my channel, leave your comments and your questions. Again, I will leave the information for private consult with me in the details below. And that's all for now. See you next time.